Hi everyone, Eva here. I am the owner and founder of My Sleeping Baby and the Sleep Bible program. And today is Sleep Tip Tuesday. So in honor of today, I'm going to be answering one mom's question in the My Sleeping Baby Facebook community group. And today's question is from a mom named Natalie. And she wants to know, my son is 14 months old and I understand he's growing teeth. He has always been a bad sleeper when it came to nap time. I tried to sleep train him 5 weeks ago and nothing. He won't go to bed before 11 p.m. He wakes between 7:30 and 10 a.m. I go to him to wake him up gently and he spazzes during the day because he's pissed off. Now all he wants to do is be with me in bed. He can't sleep with me. He will go to sleep in the crib at night, but around 4 a.m. he wakes up and wants to sleep with me. No matter how I try and calm him down, he won't listen to me. I know I'm doing something wrong. First time mom here at 32. I have no help. I'm on my own reading books, etc. Please help me. I'm so tired. Okay, Natalie, first of all, I just want to give you a virtual hug right now because not only are you dealing with chronic sleep deprivation in terms of a 14-month-old that can absolutely be sleeping through the night, but we're also in the thick of a pandemic right now where things are substantially more stressful for everyone. So while we can't control the pandemic, we can control your little one's sleep. This is something that we can fix. As long as you've got a sleep plan in place that is executed consistently and correctly. So I just want to emphasize that it's not enough to just be consistent, because if you're consistently doing the wrong thing or you're consistently not addressing everything at once, then it might not work, because this is a situation where it sounds like there is a multitude of things going on, where it's not just a matter of do this, do that, make a schedule change here, fix the sleep environment there, and then boom, the problem will be solved. This is likely a scenario where there's a multitude of things that are all existing together simultaneously, causing your 14-month-old to not sleep well. Because I want to assure you that a healthy 14-month-old can absolutely learn how to fall asleep independently and sleep straight through the night, 11 to 11 and a half hours uninterrupted on a regular nightly basis, along with giving you some beautiful naps during the day as well. So there is a lot of room for improvement here. Now, in terms of getting you a solution, I'm not able to provide you a whole sleep plan within the next few minutes that's going to tackle everything. But based on what you're telling me, I do want to give you a little bit of direction here. So number one, you mentioned that he wakes up between 7:30 and 10 every single day. So my suggestion would be to make sure that his morning wake time is much more consistent than that maybe 7 to 7:30. You see, if one day he wakes up at 7:30 and the next day he's waking up at 10, it means that there is no sleep regularity. There's no consistency to when he is waking and then, of course, when he's going to be napping. And in order for us to be able to maximize his sleep, we want to be establishing sleep regularity so that his body gets used to figuring out when it's time to wake up and when it's time to sleep. And if there's huge range from day to day as to what the schedule is going to look like, then it's going to have a direct impact on his nighttime sleep. So I know at first he might be a little bit mad at first when you're waking him up at 7:30 instead of letting him sleep until 9. It's going to help you in the grand scheme of things because it means that he'll be able to nap around the same times consistently on a regular basis, and then it'll be much easier for you to get him down earlier. So that's one thing that I want to very strongly emphasize here. And if you need some guidance on what kind of nap schedule to be aiming for, given his age and how long he can likely be up for between naps, I've got a free download for you, a free sleep chart that's got all my suggested wake periods and sleep totals for babies of all ages. So I'm going to post a link to that so that you can grab it. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that I just want to assure you, you mentioned at the very beginning that, he is growing teeth. Teething by itself does not cause a baby to stop sleeping who was ordinarily a champion sleeper. What teething can do is it can make a not so great situation worse. But good sleepers tend fare much better in the sleep department when they're thrown a curveball like a tooth coming in. So I just want to assure you that even though your little one might be cutting a bunch of molars, it doesn't mean that we can't tackle his sleep. It just might mean that he's a little bit fussier during the day, nor is it the only reason why he's not sleeping. It might just be the cherry on top to everything else going on. So I just wanted to address that. And then my final point is that teaching him how to fall asleep independently without any assistance at bedtime, as well as throughout the night, is absolutely crucial. So this is where the consistency part of things comes in. Because if we're doing one thing at bedtime and then responding to him in a completely different way at 4 a.m., in other words, you're bringing him into your bed because that's where he wants to sleep, you're going to have a very confused baby, not understanding why the rules are different at bedtime versus in the middle of the night. So when you're putting together a sleep plan, you want to make sure that you've got all those puzzle pieces properly in place so that you can be implementing everything correctly and then also consistently so that you can get yourself the results. Because again, I want to assure you, a 14-month-old can absolutely be sleeping through the night on a regular basis, even a really strong-willed one. I promise you, even a baby who has never been a good sleeper, where sleep just never came as naturally to him as perhaps to other babies, those babies can still learn how to sleep. And if you would like more help on that, there was someone that actually commented on your post, Natalie, that you should check out my Sleep Bible program, that it helped her get the results that she needed. I would encourage you to do the same thing, because my step-by-step training modules and the Facebook community in there are really going to be able to help you get all those results. So I hope that this was helpful and that you all have a wonderful day. Take care.